below. So to begin, place your school letter onto the left side of your chest and be sure it isn't crooked or too high. For reference, the varsity letter is supposed to be below the first button, but above the third button. Once you decide on its placement, secure the letter with pins so it doesn't move while you are sewing. Now if you have a big enough sewing machine, you can use it to cut your work time in half, but mine is way too small, so I'm sewing this by hand. And if you are too, keep on watching. So let's go ahead and prepare the needle. For the thread, pick a color that perfectly matches the outline color of your school letter. Once you chose the color, thread it through the hole of the needle and bring it down to double it. Then cut the ends and create a knot. I like to triple knot the end to really secure it. So before we start sewing, here is a diagram of the area you will be sewing onto. So begin on the back side of the letter and aim the needle to go through the inner outline. Then pull the needle up until it's tight. Then aim the needle right next to where it first came out of and pull it through. Essentially, you're going to be sewing in and out, down over the edges. So to help visualize what I'm doing, picture a dolphin jumping out of the water. It goes up and down into the water and then back up and down into the water while going forward. That's exactly what you're doing with the needle. Once you are close to running out of thread or just finished with the inner outline, make sure your final move is on the back side of the letter so you can tie it seamlessly like so, and I do this a few times as well for security. Then go ahead and load your needle with new thread and start sewing the outer outline the exact same way as you did before. This is literally the only information you need to sew anything onto your jacket. At this point, all you have to worry about is making sure the placement of your next patch is even and straight. And after sewing the rest of my jacket off screen, this is how it came out. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more of my vintage tutorials, vlogs, and hauls. A cool new feature on my channel is that I will now be creating vintage content for men alongside my usual girly content, so expect to see that flow from now on. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video.